Welcome to the deep dive. You sent us a really fascinating collection of AI and machine learning in business,
Yeah.
and looks like you're ready to kind of move past the buzzword and really understand how these technologies are, transforming the business world.
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff, right?
Yeah,
What I find really interesting is that we're not just talking about, you know, future possibilities anymore.
right.
AI and ML are already like deeply embedded in how businesses operate,
Yeah.
from retail giants to healthcare startups.
Absolutely. And you want to unpack all of this, grasp the core concepts, see how AI and ML work together,
Right.
and understand their impact on industries like yours.
Yeah.
So buckle up because we're going to dive into some intriguing real-world examples
Okay.
and maybe even uncover a few surprises along the way.
I'll be here to kind of connect the dots and help you see the bigger picture.
Great. Now let's start by making sure we're all on the same page about what AI and ML actually are.
Like,
I know these terms get thrown around a lot,
yeah.
but sometimes it feels like everyone's speaking a different language.
Right. The terminology can get confusing.
Yeah.
Think of artificial intelligence or AI as the grand ambition to create machines that can think and act like humans.
Oh, wow.
We're talking about systems that can reason, learn,
Yeah.
solve problems, and even perceive the world around them.
So it's not just about computers following instructions.
No,
It's about them being able to figure things out on their own.
exactly.
Mm.
The goal is to build systems that can, analyze information, learn from experience, and adapt to new situations, much like humans do.
Now, how does machine learning fit into all of this?
Right.
Is it just a fancy way of saying AI,
Oh,
or
no.
is it something different?
Machine learning or ML is a specific approach to achieving AI.
Okay.
It's all about enabling computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed for every possibility.
Right.
Remember those old chess programs that relied on pre-programmed rules?
Yeah, they were pretty impressive back in the day,
Yeah.
but they could be beaten.
Right. They were limited by the rules they were given.
Right.
ML allows modern AI to be more dynamic.
Okay.
Think of a self-driving car.
Mm-hmm.
It's constantly learning and adjusting its behavior based on the data it gathers from its sensors and surroundings.
That's a good way to illustrate it.
Yeah.
Now, the research you sent mentions three main types of machine learning: supervised, unsupervised,
Mhm.
and reinforcement learning.
Yes.
Can you break those down for us?
Certainly in supervised learning, you're essentially giving the machine a set of labeled data
Okay.
and asking it to find the patterns.
Okay.
Imagine you're trying to predict house prices.
Mm-hmm.
You feed the algorithm a bunch of data points, square footage, location, number of bedrooms,
Okay.
and it figures out the relationship between those features and the final sale price.
So it's like training a dog with treats.
Yeah,
You give it positive reinforcement when it does the right thing.
that's a good analogy.
Yeah.
The algorithm gets feedback on its predictions,
Okay.
and it adjusts its model accordingly.
Okay.
Now, unsupervised learning is a bit different.
Okay.
This time, you're giving the machine a bunch of data without any labels and asking it to find the hidden structures.
Oh, okay.
It's like giving someone a jigsaw puzzle with no picture on the box.
Right.
They have to figure out how the pieces fit together.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
What kind of problems can you solve with that approach?
Um, Unsupervised learning is great for things like customer segmentation.
Okay.
You can group customers based on their purchasing behavior,
Mm-hmm.
even if you don't know exactly why they're grouped that way.
Okay.
It can uncover hidden patterns that humans might miss.
Okay. And what about reinforcement learning?
Yeah,
That sounds like something straight out of science fiction.
it does sound futuristic,
Yeah.
but it's being used to solve real-world problems.
Okay.
In reinforcement learning, the machine learns by interacting with an environment and receiving feedback. Think of those AI systems that can play games like Go at a superhuman level.
Right. I read that some of those systems can even beat professional Go players.
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
It's through a process of trial and error,
Okay.
but at an accelerated pace.
Okay.
The AI plays millions of games against itself,
Oh, wow.
learning from its wins and losses and refining its strategies over time.
It's like having a superpowered chess opponent that never gets tired or makes emotional mistakes.
Exactly. And these learning algorithms are being applied beyond games.
Right.
They're being used to optimize everything from traffic flow in cities to the performance of complex financial trading systems.
This is starting to feel like the future is knocking on our door.
Yeah.
But before we get ahead of ourselves,
Okay.
the research also mentions something called deep learning.
Right.
How does that fit into the picture?
Deep learning is a subfield of machine learning that uses artificial neural networks to process information in a way that's inspired by the human brain.
Oh.
These networks consist of layers upon layers of interconnected nodes,
Okay.
allowing them to learn increasingly complex patterns.
So it's like taking machine learning to the next level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Deep learning has been a major driver of the recent advancements in AI,
Right.
particularly in areas like image recognition, natural language processing, and even drug discovery.
Okay. So we've got AI,
Machine learning.
the different types of learning algorithms,
Right.
and now deep learning. It seems like there's a whole universe of concepts to explore here.
There is, and what's exciting is that these technologies are constantly evolving.
Right.
What we know today is just the tip of the iceberg.
That's both exciting and a little intimidating.
Yeah.
So before we dive into how these technologies are impacting specific businesses,
Okay.
let's take a quick step back and look at the history of AI.
Okay.
Where did this all begin?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
The roots of AI go back to the 1950s, when researchers first started exploring the possibility of creating machines that could think.
Okay.
But back then, the focus was on creating rule-based systems.
So instead of learning from data,
Right.
these early AI systems were essentially following a set of pre-programmed instructions.
Exactly. Think of it like a choose-your-own-adventure book.
Okay.
The outcome depended entirely on the choices you made following a predefined path.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But those early systems were probably quite limited in what they could do right.
They were limited by the ingenuity of the programmers who created them,
Okay.
but they laid the foundation for what was to come.
Okay.
The real turning point came in the 1990s with the rise of machine learning and the availability of more data and computing power.
Oh, okay.
This led to some iconic moments like IBM's Deep Blue defeating chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997.
I remember that. It was a huge deal.
It was.
A machine beating a human at a game of strategy and intellect?
It was a milestone that captured the world's imagination.
Yeah.
And from there, the pace of innovation only accelerated.
Okay.
In the 2000s, companies like Google started using AI for things like search and ad targeting,
Right.
bringing AI into the mainstream.
That's when things really started to take off.
Yeah.
And I imagine the emergence of deep learning in the 2010s was another major leap forward.
Absolutely. Deep learning enabled the development of even more sophisticated AI systems
Okay.
that could analyze massive data sets of images, video, and text.
Wow.
This led to breakthroughs in areas like image recognition, natural language processing, and even self-driving cars.
It's incredible how far we've come in such a short time. And now it feels like AI is everywhere.
Yeah.
From the apps on our phones to the systems that control our traffic lights.
AI is no longer a futuristic concept.
Yeah.
It's a present-day reality that's transforming our lives in profound ways.
Okay, so now that we've got a handle on the history and basic concepts,
Right.
let's shift our focus to the business world.
Okay.
How are these AI and ML technologies actually being used by companies to gain a competitive edge?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
From optimizing operations and enhancing customer experiences to creating entirely new revenue streams.
Oh, wow.
AI is reshaping the business landscape in ways we're only beginning to understand.
I'm ready to be amazed.
Okay.
Let's dive in.
All right. Welcome back to our
Deep dive.
into AI and ML in business. We've laid a solid foundation, so let's explore how these technologies are revolutionizing the way companies operate and compete.
You mentioned that AI is impacting everything from operations to customer experience.
Right.
Let's start with operations. How are companies using AI to streamline their processes and boost efficiency?
One major area is automation. AI is being used to automate repetitive tasks, freeing up human employees to focus on more strategic work. Think about things like data entry, invoice processing, or even scheduling meetings. AI can handle those tasks much faster and more accurately than humans.
That makes sense. Time is money after all,
Yeah.
but what about more complex tasks?
Yeah.
Can AI handle those too?
Absolutely. We're seeing AI being used for things like predictive maintenance in manufacturing. By analyzing sensor data from machines, AI can predict when equipment is likely to fail, allowing companies to fix it before it breaks down and causes costly downtime.
So it's like having a crystal ball for your factory floor.
Right.
Anticipating problems before they even occur. That's incredible.
It is, and it's not just about preventing problems, it's also about optimizing performance. AI can analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns and insights that humans might miss, leading to improvements in everything from production efficiency to energy consumption.
Okay, so AI is helping companies save time, reduce costs, and improve efficiency.
Right.
What about the customer experience?
Yeah.
How is AI being used to make customers happier and more loyal?
Personalization is a big one.
Yeah.
AI is being used to create highly personalized experiences for customers, tailoring everything from product recommendations to marketing messages to customer service interactions.
I've definitely noticed that online retailers seem to know my shopping habits better than I do.
That's AI in action. By analyzing your browsing history, purchase history, and even your social media activity, AI can build a remarkably accurate profile of your preferences and predict what you're likely to buy next.
It's a little bit creepy,
Yeah.
but I have to admit it's also quite convenient. What other ways are companies using AI to enhance the customer experience?
Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Powered by natural language processing and machine learning, these AI-powered virtual assistants can answer customer questions, resolve simple issues, and even provide personalized recommendations.
That's a huge win for both customers and businesses.
Absolutely.
Customers get instant support 204/7, and businesses can reduce their customer service costs. It's
Right.
a win-win.
Exactly. And AI can even be used to create dynamic pricing models. Companies like Uber and airlines use AI to adjust prices in real time based on demand location and other factors. This allows them to stay competitive while also maximizing their revenue.
It's fascinating how AI can analyze so many variables and make those calculations instantly. What other industries are seeing a significant impact from AI?
Healthcare is a prime example. AI is being used to analyze medical images, diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately, and even develop new drugs and treatments.
Wow, that's potentially life-saving stuff.
Yeah.
What about industries like finance and manufacturing?
Yeah.
How is AI transforming those sectors?
In finance, AI is being used to detect fraud, assess risk, and make smarter investment decisions. And in manufacturing, AI is helping to optimize production processes, improve quality control, and create more resilient supply chains.
This is incredible. It seems like there's no limit to what AI can do.
It's pretty amazing.
But as we've discussed, with great power comes great responsibility.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
We need to be mindful of the potential downsides of AI and ensure that these technologies are used ethically and responsibly.
Okay, let's delve into that a bit further.
Uh-huh.
What are some of the challenges and concerns that come with the widespread adoption of AI?
One concern is the potential for job displacement. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it's capable of automating tasks that were previously done by humans. This could lead to job losses in certain sectors, particularly those involving repetitive or manual labor.
That's a valid concern. What can be done to mitigate this potential impact?
It's crucial to invest in education and training programs that equip workers with the skills they need to thrive in an AI-powered economy. We also need to think about new economic models, such as universal basic income, that could provide a safety net for those who are displaced by automation.
Okay, those are good points. What about the potential for AI to be used in ways that could be harmful or unethical?
That's another important consideration. It's crucial to develop ethical guidelines and regulations that ensure AI is used for good and not for harm. We need to think about issues like bias in algorithms, the potential for AI to be used for surveillance or manipulation, and the need for transparency and accountability in AI systems.
These are complex challenges,
They are.
but it sounds like there's a growing awareness of the need to address them. What are some of the steps that are being taken to ensure the responsible development and use of AI?
There's a lot of work being done in this area. Governments around the world are developing regulations for AI tech companies, are establishing ethical guidelines for AI development, and researchers are exploring ways to make AI systems more transparent and accountable.
So it's a multi-pronged approach involving collaboration between policymakers, industry leaders, and researchers.
Exactly. It's
Hmm.
going to require a collective effort to ensure that AI is used in ways that benefit society as a whole.
Okay, we've talked about the challenges and the steps being taken to address them, but let's not forget about the incredible potential of AI to do good in the world.
Right. Amidst all the concerns, it's important to remember that AI has the power to solve some of humanity's biggest problems. From developing new cures for diseases to combating climate change, the possibilities are truly inspiring.
That's what I find so fascinating about this field. It's a double-edged sword, but if we wield it wisely, it has the potential to create a brighter future for all of us.
I couldn't agree more.
All right, so we've explored the impact of AI on business, the challenges and concerns, and the incredible potential of this technology. But there's one more piece of the puzzle I want to explore: the future of AI.
Let's dive into that. What specifically are you curious about?
Welcome back to the deep dive. We've We've covered a lot of ground exploring the present and even the potential pitfalls of AI and ML in business.
Right.
Now let's turn our attention to the future. What does the road ahead look like for these transformative technologies?
The future of AI is brimming with possibilities. What's particularly exciting is how these advancements aren't just about making things faster or more efficient,
Right.
but about tackling fundamental challenges and pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
You mentioned that AI could be a powerful tool for good. Can you give us some concrete examples of how AI might be used to make a positive impact in the years to come?
Absolutely. Let's start with healthcare. Imagine a world where AI assists doctors in diagnosing diseases with even greater accuracy, personalizing treatment plans based on individual genetic profiles, and even developing cures for currently incurable illnesses.
Wow.
We're already seeing glimpses of this future with AI-powered systems that can detect early signs of cancer or predict patient outcomes with remarkable precision.
It's amazing to think that AI could play such a vital role in improving human health and longevity. What about other areas where AI could make a significant difference?
Another area with immense potential is sustainability.
Okay.
AI can help us monitor and manage our planet's resources more effectively, optimize energy consumption, reduce waste, and develop innovative solutions to combat climate change.
Okay.
Imagine AI-powered systems that can predict and mitigate the effects of natural disasters, or optimize agricultural practices to feed a growing global population sustainably.
Those are truly inspiring possibilities. It sounds like AI could be a game changer in addressing some of the most pressing challenges facing humanity.
It certainly has the potential to be.
Yeah.
And as AI continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative applications emerge in fields like education, transportation, and even creative arts.
Speaking of evolution, what are some of the key trends and breakthroughs that are shaping the future of AI? The research you sent mentions things like quantum computing and explainable AI. What are those all about?
Those are exciting areas of development. Quantum computing, for example, has the potential to revolutionize AI by enabling us to process information at speeds and scales that are currently unimaginable.
Wow.
This could lead to breakthroughs in areas like drug discovery, materials, science, and even the development of more sophisticated and human-like AI systems.
That sounds like something straight out of science fiction. What about explainable AI?
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Explainable AI, or XAI, focuses on making AI systems more transparent and understandable to humans.
Okay.
This is crucial for building trust and ensuring that AI is used ethically and responsibly. Imagine being able to ask an AI system why it made a particular decision and getting a clear and understandable explanation in return.
That would certainly make me feel more comfortable about relying on AI systems, especially in areas like healthcare or finance where the stakes are high.
Exactly. Transparency and trust are essential for the widespread adoption of AI. And as AI becomes more integrated into our lives, it's crucial that we develop systems that are not only intelligent, but also accountable.
So it's not just about building smarter machines, it's about building machines that we can understand and trust. That's a really important point.
It is, and it highlights the importance of interdisciplinary collaboration in the field of AI. We need computer scientists, ethicists, psychologists, and social scientists working together to ensure that AI is developed and used in ways that benefit humanity.
This has been an incredible journey. We've explored the past, present, and future of AI and ML, and it's clear that these technologies are poised to transform our world in profound ways.
I agree. It's an exciting and challenging time to be involved in this field.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the one key message you'd like to leave our listener with?
I would say this: approach AI with a sense of curiosity, but also with a critical eye. Don't be afraid to ask questions, challenge assumptions, and demand that AI be used ethically and responsibly. The future of AI is not predetermined. It's shaped by the choices we make today.
That's a powerful reminder. And on that note, I think it's time to conclude this deep dive into AI and ML in business. I hope you found it insightful and inspiring.
It's been a pleasure joining you on this exploration.
Thanks for listening to the deep dive.